Welcome to the check-in. This is another edition of I Am Not Impressed, urging women to put on clothes and have some respect, not only for themselves, but for the men that they are involved with. I'm not impressed at your breast, boom, popping out every 5 minutes. I'm not impressed with your gluteus maximus assius plastered all over Instagram. I'm not impressed with a pretty face. I'm not impressed with pretty feet. I'm not impressed. If you have respect, not only for yourself, but also for your man that you're involved with. You know, a woman's beauty, a woman's assets, a woman's features should be reserved for that one man. A woman's, breast, her ass, even her face. If you look at other cultures, like Arabic cultures and Islamic cultures, Middle Eastern cultures, their women are covered up. I work with a bunch of Middle Eastern women. They are covered. You don't see them. Even they, for all you know, they may be a supermodel underneath those clothing, but they're covered. And they're in modest clothing. Even some of them, they have the veil, so where you can't even see their face. This is how women should be dressing. This is how women should be respecting themselves. This is how women should be portraying themselves. I mean, that's not respect what you're doing on Instagram. That's not respect with what you're doing on Facebook. When you have your ass out, when you have your butt naked on Instagram, there's no respect for your man. And let's take it even farther. There's no respect for your father. There's no respect for your family. You've shown everybody everything. A man doesn't have to go to the bedroom with you. Respectfully speaking, a man doesn't have to put in the effort to see you without your garments. You've made it easy. Every man can see you and see what you have to offer at the click of a button. At the click of a button, a man can see your asshole if he wanted to. What respect is in that? There's no respect in that. There's no respect for you or the man that you're dealing with. You should be dressed modestly. And let's take it even farther than that. What respect are you showing your mother? Your mother, a lot of these women that's on Instagram, a lot of these women that's IG models, a lot of these women that are have all of these, pictures on the Instagram where they're showing they're just showing everything on Instagram. Their mothers didn't grow up like that. Their mothers, they dressed modestly. Their mothers didn't, have their chest out. They weren't half naked. Let's be real. If we're talking about a girl that was born in the 90s, let's say a girl that was born in like 90s, 92, 93, 94. So that your mother, she was living, she had a life before you. So she might have been, doing it up in the early 90s, 80s. Women weren't dressed like that. Women weren't parading around half naked for everyone to see. Yeah, your mother, she had a life. She went out, she went out to the parties. You know what I mean? She went out, she partied, she went out to the clubs. Mama had a life. But was she half naked on Instagram for everyone to see, for her neighbor down the block, for her her boss at work, for the paper boy, for the mailman, for the pastor, for the all of the men. Was she half naked for every man to see at the click of a button? The answer is no. Your mother was not half naked for every man to see. But here you are, a woman with your asshole plastered all over the wide world web. Why? What respect is in that? I'm going to just speak the truth. Women these days, defiant. Oh, they don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear a man tell them anything regarding their bodies, tell them anything regarding their decency. They don't want a man to tell them anything when it comes to, being honorable and being respectful. Me respectfully, I don't want a girl that's always on Instagram half naked, or always gotta be seen on some type of social media platform. I don't want that. I'd rather a girl that was modestly dressed, doesn't want to be on Instagram, would rather kick back and please and cater to her man. Remember that Beyonce song, Cater to You? That's what you women should be doing for a man, respectfully. Now, I'm not saying you should be doing it for every man, but for the man that you find is righteous enough to be yours. For a man, that you see something in. For the man that you find something righteous in him. That's the man you should be catering to. That's the man you should be half naked for. And he should be discovering the nakedness of your body. Not every single man that can click your Instagram profile. I am not impressed with what you have to offer. It's time for women, especially women of color, black and brown women. You're supposed to be modestly dressed with modest apparel. Stop dressing like a whore. Stop dressing like a slut. Stop dressing like a thot, a hoe, a skeezer. And have some respect for your family. Have some respect for the man that sees something special in you. Have some respect for yourself. I am not impressed. Thank you for joining me. It's True and Living. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.